Okay, I'm recording now. Okay, Eileen, can you say that one more time since I'm recording it? Hold on, I lost audio. Can everybody hear Eileen? Nobody.
No, but because I muted myself. Because
Oh, okay. You're
let's
back.
let's all acknowledge that I'm holding a 3-month-old infant, and there's 3 dogs that live in the house. So I'm just trying to do you all a giant favor. Okay, so my question was, how do I take a live workshop that I already created the digital product for and the website and all that? How do I take that and then convert it to an evergreen one?
Yep. Okay, so, and Cynthia put the answer in chat. You put the YouTube video on the thank you page and change a bit of the wording. So let me just show you that for people who are new. And that was just a really fast thing. Yay. Okay, so I'm on my dashboard here. And I did this thing last week for, oh, I changed the title because I was testing something, but it was find the perfect, it was the what product idea workbook or something like that. So you go to, you can just click directly to website. This is for the beginners. From your dashboard, once you've created something, if it's live, it'll have a yellow check in front of it. And so you can go directly there instead of having to skip through, like Eileen doesn't want to change the product she made. She doesn't need to go through the editor there. So it's like, let's go to the website and see what's happening. And we're applying magic. And here's the thing that you really need to know is that when you go back and you're editing something, our editor saves your changes while you're working. So if you get interrupted, or the power goes out, that happens to me all the time. So whatever, it'll save your changes, but they aren't going to go live until you republish it. So you have to go all the way through those steps. And so what I mean is, so like as a digital product, and this was like lead, the lead magnet idea workbook is what I had called it before. So let's say, okay, I want to change something on here. Doesn't matter. We'll just make a change, right? Change it on the text. So if I hit looks good next, or if I wait for the auto save to happen, this change is saved here in the editor, but you're not going to see it on the sales page until you go through all these steps to publish. And so publish means it's now publishing the updated version. It's publishing those changes you made. It's not going to change the original URL. So like Eileen, she did a live thing, the URL, if you put that out in the world and people hung on to it, they can still get there even though you're changing this to evergreen now. Okay, so that looks super dumb. So let me just undo that so it doesn't save. Oh my gosh. So it doesn't save it. Um, so what I mean is to go through this. So it looks good next, right? And then now here we're on the delivery page. And Eileen, this is what Cynthia's talking about is you can go into any section here and click on the text to get the section editor. And don't forget to change the language on your sales page, right? So if it says if you did the event page and it has a date and a time, then you want to redo your sales page to reflect that it's available, right? And so here on your delivery page, you can go to add a new section, video or image, and then you toggle it to video, and then whichever one of these suits your fancy. And you can do up to 12 videos on your delivery page. So you can deliver an entire mini course by whichever, it doesn't matter which section you use. It'll host up to 12 videos. So you can just keep adding sections if you have multiple videos. But you just pick one and then click here to put your YouTube link in here. Make sure that your YouTube video is public so people can watch it from here. And then check the box to save it. Now, also, it's like, oh, I don't have any text on here. It's like my workshop. you know, whatever you want to put on here. But I want you guys to notice from this editor, you can move this section up and down. So wherever it appears on the page, if that's not what you meant, is like, that's fine. Just move it up or move it down to where you want it on the page. This is still downloading the product to go with it. Here's one. I had already done this. So I put the video here. Here's the workshop replay from it. So if you go on here, oh yeah, I need to not save this because I give you this is the link to it. If you guys grab the share funnel, this is the share funnel that you're going to get from our digital product idea. So I need to go back and change the name for that. But this is what it'll show your YouTube video here. And then I put it down here just because I wanted, for the sake of a share funnel, I don't want to get rid of any sections for you guys. I put it down here just to visually break up this button of, hey, you know, download your workbook, watch the cool thing, and we're so amazing, you should come join our group. So that's why I put it there. And then put the link to the Pagewheel Facebook group there. But you don't have to do that. If you just want to straight deliver your workshop and have it boom at the top, you can arrange it any way you want. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. But then of course I have to go through and change the language on the offer page. So it's not implying that this is a workshop yet to happen. And then on the delivery page, usually it also shares the meeting details. So I'd have to either delete that or, just not show it anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Because it had the date, the time, the link, all that stuff there. Right.
And just to throw, I'm not trying to overcomplicate it, but just to throw an option at you, it's like, don't forget that you can also copy the whole thing from your dashboard. So if you want to preserve, if you're like, I love that, I want to remember how I did that for my next workshop, just remember that the copy is now going to have different URLs than your original one. So that may or may not be important to you, whether or not they're the same or new. But either way, if you copy it, if you want the URLs, edit the original one, and if you don't, then edit the copy. So.
And then the other thing I was going to say is I always move those. I don't like how those banners stack up on each other, so I always move that first one towards the top of the page because otherwise it drives me nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're pretty much, yeah. So make a copy of it and then you have your own, basically a template of the standard layout the way you like it.
All right. Well, I do have another question, but I will wait. But I also want to suggest that they allow us to use bullet points in our Pagewheel offer and delivery pages because there's not a functionality to just add bullet points. Like when you're.
There is not. So that's a request?
Yes. Does everybody else agree with me that we'd like bullet points?
I love bullet points. And honestly, like the top 3 things that people look at on sales page is the number one is the headline, but the bullet points is the other because most people don't read. And if they do, they want it in a short, really easy to digest format.
Exactly. This is Cynthia. I'm in my jammies, so I'm off camera and in thoughts for you guys. I also want bullet points because where they have that little 3 thing, I get frustrated with that. I tried to figure out a way to, make another one. I could, and it don't work. And I know it's better to do 3 or 5 rather than the even number, but I had a specific thing I wanted to put points on, and then I had to figure out, okay, which ones are the 3 are the best, and I got frustrated. So I would love many times. I'm a big bullet point person. So thanks. Thanks,
Okay.
Eileen.
And Jennifer's dropping in. She also wants them available in different formats, dots, boxes, etc. Like check boxes. Oh, that would be cool.
Wait, I missed it. Wait, what was it? Oh, dots, boxes. Okay.
Number being able to assign numbers to things, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All the usual functionality that you might have in a word processing tool. We want it all, Janine.
We
We
want it
want it
all.
all.
I want it all too, even if I only use it once while I'm playing around and then never use it for real, right?
I want my cake and eat it too.
Yes, yes. Though, okay, but speaking of requests, well, this wasn't a request, it was a bug, but the text that appears in the browser tab, so when you share something or change the title of your product, it was not updating to the new one, and now it does. So I know that was particularly important to enterprise users who were sharing things to multiple child accounts, but it was also happening like if you were just grabbing one of our share funnels, then you couldn't change it. So that is working now. So it should look beautiful for your users. And let's see. So yeah, Kim's laughing because I don't have a new feature to show off, but I can give you updates. It's like they are actively working on custom domains, and there's going to be a lot better photo editing ability very, very soon. That's getting QA'd. So the ability to, when you're adding photos in text areas of product and the sales page, that I know that cropping was a pain, but now you're going to be able to do a lot more with the photos. So yes, yay, custom domains. I know I'm really super happy about that. All right. Any questions about anything?
Just one other.
April. Oh, sorry. No, go
Good. No,
ahead.
go ahead, Jennifer, because I've already taken a lot of time. So you go first.
Well, I was just testing April's page and wondering what it is supposed to look like so I can tell her if it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a Hive Brain request here from April in the
Okay,
chat.
it was the URL. So when I click on it, it says monthly content made.plannerpack.co. Is that what it's supposed to say? I know she's the name
It
the name
still
of the
says
tab.
show up.
Oh, the name of the
It
tab.
still says show up and share. So April, yeah, this might be something where it's not
You might
gonna,
need to republish it.
yeah, it's not gonna update retroactively.
So when you get a chance, send me a text that you republished it and I'll test it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm done. Thank you.
Yay. Okay. So what
If
else is
nobody
going
else
on?
has another question, I do.
Yes, go for it, Eileen. Let's do it.
All right. So I wanted to take some products that I had already created in Pagewheel, and then I wanted to make a custom bundle that had those products. So I used the website builder so that I could have the delivery page have item one, item two, etc. So I wasn't thinking it all out. So when I went to the website builder option and it asked you to upload two photos, I just uploaded the photos from the covers of the items that were included. But then that makes it confusing to me because it's not showing that this is something different, with a specific title, visibility bundle or whatever I wanted to call it, right? So is there a way to go back and change the image that's sharing on the cover?
So, okay, let's see if I've got this right. So, are you talking about this image? The one that, well, the one
Well,
on,
if you go back to the website builder, we
yeah,
might as well let's do it live, Jane,
let's
because we
do it.
loved.
Okay, so what are you asking now?
All right, so if you go back to the product builder,
Okay. Oh, it wasn't even, I skipped it. So,
okay, create my offer page. Go to the website builder. That's the option I chose. And maybe that wasn't the best option. So I put my title, I put my description, blah, blah, blah. My cool bundle. I love that.
yeah,
And then I just, I uploaded images from the front covers of the items that were included because I wasn't thinking this all the way out to the ultimate
okay.
and what it would look like. So just randomly choose images. It doesn't matter to me. We won't judge you.
You go ahead. It's okay. I have no feelings, so it's cool. All
Yes,
right.
you do. Oh, you can go with the panda bears. We're all down for panda bears. That's fine.
just do
Or
something.
you could do that or sleeping babies. That's fine, because I got one right here.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, what just happened? Okay, that's not working. Oh my gosh. It's have to watch my slow computer. Okay. So while I'm doing this, which is painfully slow, one thought I had while you were talking was, hold on, I can't talk and do stuff. Forget that.
No,
I can't
I
talk and do stuff
understand.
at the same time. Sorry. Oops.
It's fine, Janine. I can't talk, say one set of words out of my mouth, and type a different set of words with my fingers at the same time. It does not work. I'm like, hold on, I have to finish this thought.
So I want to, I'll, well, Janine's doing that. I'll ask a question of you, Eileen, because this reminds me of business school when Rachel talked about an offer stack.
Yep.
So we could use the delivery page for the offer stack, right? I mean, I know you're using it to put a bundle of things together, but I mean, that's what an offer stack is right?
Yeah, it's essentially the same thing. It's a collection of things. It's like it's one price point for a collection of items. So yes, an offer
Well,
stack is that. And
Yeah,
so
because I mean, I know what bundles are, but they're usually of a bunch of other people, but why would it have to be? I mean, this is just outside of the box and I love it. Thank you,
yeah.
Eileen.
It's a bundle of my awesomeness, Cynthia, which we all know everybody wants.
Yeah. Well, one
You're
thing
getting
I was
well,
thinking,
Of course I
think,
do.
sorry.
you're getting extra saucy and extra sarcasm today on Valentine's Day. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey,
hey,
Eileen,
hey,
something
guys,
I would,
hey,
okay, while this is loading, here's the thought I was having was instead of going directly, it's like instead of going to the website builder, go to the product builder, but make a product, well, a single product that every single page is a cover from each of the things in your bundle. And then the mock-up will automatically come up on the sales page and delivery page with all those showing all those covers.
Yeah, see, this is why I needed to talk this out with all my other experienced Pagewheel people because, like, you just get in the zone and you think there's one way to solve the problem and you just go with it because, I'm all about implementation. Like,
Yeah.
I'll fail forward, people. Like,
Yeah.
don't like.
Okay.
I'm
So, okay, I'll walk
okay,
through what I
hey,
just said so you guys
before
can see it.
hey,
So
before you guys go on, I got a question
Mhm.
about all that because Cynthia brought up a good thing, and Eileen you're doing a good thing, and Janine, I want you to just re-say what you just said because I was wanting to build a bundle, which is I guess an offer stack for doing books, and I wanted to do a book bundle, but see what Eileen's doing sounds good, and then what you're talking about sounds good. So I'm kind of trying to figure out which solution you're saying is the best.
Okay. So Eileen, this is showing the problem you're describing, right?
right because then when you save it at the end, the very final step, what it saves as the quote cover is
Mm-hmm.
that first image that you saved.
Uh-huh.
So in this case, the first image that was saved was the cover from one of the products in the bundle. And I
Uh-huh.
wanted the cover to be specifically saying the title
Okay.
of the offer, right?
Okay. So
The bundle.
let's walk through what that will look like. So here's what I suggest is go to the product builder, right? And we're going to do upload your own PDF. And how are we going to do this? We're going to go to Canva or, and we're
If
going to,
Eileen, if Eileen has all of those products individually already in Pagewheel, couldn't she
uh-huh.
just grab the covers and put them
So
in?
the thing, well, hold on a second and you'll see where I'm going with this. It's like, this
Yes,
is,
please teach us, Janine. We're all here to learn.
Yeah,
yeah,
because here's the deal. I
bundle
don't know that I
name,
want to have a.
right? So what I'm going after here, I can't,
But
okay.
what if you don't have a product on the for the bundle? It's all the group of products, like group of books.
Right. So you're going to, right. So wait, maybe I'm not understanding that. Say that again.
Okay, so say I don't have a one product for the bundle. The
Right,
bundle is the bundle of books.
right. Okay, so we're going to call this the bundle of books. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The
And
amazing bundle of books. Okay, so I'm going to download this as a PDF.
everybody wants to put a book in the bundle.
Right. Okay. So now, so what I'm doing is that is creating the image that's going to show up in the mock-up on the sales page, right?
Okay.
So this is the name of my bundle. Okay. The um, amazing book bundle. Okay. And it's mine because I just made it and I'm not stealing it, I promise. So now I have more PDFs I want to upload to my product. That's what I'm going to click. What just happened? Oh, I need a product name. No, what is happening?
It looks like
I
it says
found a bug.
it wants you to choose an image, even though I thought you had already.
Yeah, okay, listen. We'll just do this. It's like, wait, let me. I found a bug. All
So
right.
that was a
Squash
bug.
it
It
fast.
won't.
It's like we can still do it. So I'm not going to pick any batches. I just want to get into the edit. Oh, I got to pick one. Dang it. Oh. But I'm with you guys. I just beat this into submission. Okay, I'm picking something with the least number of pages, so I have to delete them, the least number of things. But let's see if it picked up that title that I did. I did type a name of it in. That was,
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
Wonder how come it didn't pick up the title.
I don't know, but you can bet I'm gonna have a talk with the developers about this. It's like
Yeah, because
the
I
best
think that
part
was
is when it
Cynthia
happens
did.
during a live demo. That's always our favorite. Okay, so we're okay. Yeah, branding is fun. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm getting trending palettes off the internet and using a different one every time I make a share funnel for the workshop thing, just to give you just
Ooh, that's so
different
pretty. I
looks.
love the color. I love the colors on
Yeah,
that
me
one.
too. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, oh, this is the amazing book bundle. Um, read your little heart out. And then I'm going to say no cover. Because again, what I'm trying to do is make an image for the bundle. Okay. So I'm going to say looks good next. And I want
The
to,
other thing I like that I don't know that everybody's seen, and this comes later in the offer and delivery pages, is that you have those options on the right side where you can view the screen in different formats, so laptop, uh, tablet, phone. I love that. Thank you so much for that.
yay.
Where'd you get that part?
We'll show you. We'll get there. Hold on.
No, I mean, no, I know where you get that part. I mean, she just popped up a screen now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Lana. I thought, so what I did was because this is for the cover I made in Canva, I want to be the first page. So I went down here to add a PDF.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah,
add,
because
okay,
yeah,
I
so
missed.
for people who are new, no matter what you pick there at the beginning, whether you're starting with a PDF or a ready-made batch or I want to make my own, once you get into the editor, you still have all three of those options. So if you have a mix of things, you can always add more. It doesn't really matter which one you start with. So I did add a PDF, and then if we go to grid view, we can see it. Here it is.
Okay, well, I was eating, so my bowl was in front of that part,
What? Okay, so
and
now
I know how to, I know how to do that. I
yeah.
just missed it.
So now it's first.
Okay.
And I have this batch that I picked just to get us to the editor really quick that I'm going to get rid of these pages because I didn't want them.
Right.
And then next, so for your bundle, now let's say I want to do a bundle of things I made in Pagewheel. So, oops, staff dashboard. Okay. So see how fast I can flip things around. So I'm going to go to, oh, it has to be a PDF. Okay, guys, so there's going to be a couple steps here. So here's, let's just, there's more than one way to do this.
So it'd have to do PDF pictures of the books.
Right. So what I'm going to do, see, yeah, it did make it. That's so super funny. Okay. But what I'm going to do is say, I'm going to go here and be like, okay, I want to do these last couple things. So I'm going to go to, so my links, I'm basically going to open up the PDF.
So you couldn't add a page that had that had pictures of books. You just add to.
You could. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you want to do it. Since I'm winging this, I don't have that prepared in advance. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of this cover.
Trial by file, Janine. Trial by
That's
file.
right. Just
Yeah.
run with it. So I'm going to grab that
Well, either will
screenshot,
work.
send it to preview, and then one. Okay, so I'm just now, I get, because it has to be a PDF to upload it. I'm going to export my screenshot as a PDF. Title 1, yay, it's there. Okay, and then okay, we're going to do this for 3 so we can really see what the what we're trying to do looks like on as the final version. So we'll add this one. And again, open the PDF. And there's other ways you could do this. If you have the PDF on your computer, you can make a copy of it and delete all the other pages, or it's like there's lots of ways to skin this cat.
Or export it as a JPEG or a PDF, whichever.
Yeah.
I use the snipping tool and snip a lot.
Yeah.
Accomplishes the same thing. So
yeah,
more than one way to get it done.
That's right.
If I have the book open, it's just easy.
Yeah, and it's funny how sometimes there are shorter ways, but the longer way you're so good at from doing it's faster anyway. If that makes sense. Okay, one more. This is the last one.
Well, it's cool that there's more than one way, because I know, like, I have a friend who her brain works one way and she likes it that way, and that's the way she's going to do it.
When I was in college, I just stopped. I didn't do working in groups with other people because it was so hard for me to follow people's thought processes that it was more work than just getting the work done. So I stopped.
Well, another thing too is when you've got more than one way to do something, that's a huge benefit, because oftentimes they'll shut something down, or a bug will happen in it, or it'll, go away. And so I'm grateful to have more than one option.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Okay, so what I just did was I just went through and took screenshots of 3 of my products that I had in Pagewheel, and I exported them as PDFs because we're going to add, it has to be a PDF file. That's why I did that. So here's the first one.
I like how you're showing us that we can do drag and drop now too, Janine, because I always felt like you had to click the link and then find the thing on your drive. And
that drives me bananas.
But that's how I was doing it. But so thank you again.
Yeah, I'm your drag and drop advocate all the way.
You have more points for me today, Janine, because I am a drag and drop girl myself.
Okay, so we're gonna add one more. There it is. Okay, so I don't know, I haven't been watching the chat or anything. If anybody joined or didn't catch what we were doing, we're trying to make the sales page look amazing for a bundle of products, right? So we made a title page in Canva for the bundle, and then we're adding cover pages of the things that are going to be in the bundle, because we know the Pagewheel is going to automatically show a cute little spread of all the pages of the product. So I made a digital product of the cover pages. Okay, so I'm going to do publish it. And Lana, so for real, if I were doing this, I would go on the sales page. We'll see like this is going to be terrible AI output because it doesn't know like what the book bundle is about or what it's supposed to do, right? Who it's
Yeah, right.
so it's going to either come up with nothing or really generic, not so great stuff. And so so I would put a better description in plain language here and have it regenerate to fix that. So, oh, it's actually picking up the language from that batch that I picked as we hacked it. So we know we definitely don't want that. So we'd be like, this is Lana's book
Well,
bundle.
and the thing is too, Janine, Lana's gonna know, she's gonna have like the excerpt from each book or whatever, because I'm familiar with what Lana's doing. So she's gonna have the title, the beautiful cover of the book, and she's probably gonna have an excerpt from the book. So if she feeds the AI additional information, it'll do,
Yeah,
or maybe adds the excerpt, like have the cover and then the excerpt page together. It's
yeah.
gonna have more information to pull from.
Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
and this might not be a book that has a list of books in it. It might be a book bundle where on the delivery page I provide that people where people can. Well, no, now I have
Well,
now.
it might be
Now Eileen just said
a
something
bundle
that
of
changed my
tools,
mind. So now I don't
right?
know. I might
Oop,
change
I'm
my
sorry, I
mind
spoke
now.
over you. One more time, Lana, I spoke over you. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry. Well, I thought I had a thought of how I was going to do it, but then now what Eileen said is something that I've thought of too. So,
Well, and
this would be
it doesn't,
this would be a work in progress, and it may take more than one form.
right,
Yeah,
and it doesn't have to be the full excerpt. Maybe it could be, how on the back cover of a book you have like a synopsis, or on
Right.
the inside on the flyleaf. Can everybody tell that I'm a real book person? You're gonna have that little bit of just like a paragraph to intrigue you to want to know more, because you want them to click in and you want them to learn more about each book, right?
Right. Yeah. Right. Because I want to give them each book.
yeah. So here we go. So this is kind of what we were going for. So now it looks like the bundle, right, of
Yeah.
the collection of products. I do see that it's still, ooh, I can't do that point with my cursor, but it's showing the cover page in there, which we found another bug. So so
I wonder if that's because you only have so many pages that it shows in
well,
that
yeah,
part
so
right there. So if
that's
I
why
had
this is a
more,
bug. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So
random
yeah.
selector. This bundle of books cover is one that I made and uploaded, and I checked the
Mm-hmm.
box that said no cover. So
Mm-hmm.
code thinks it's just another page. It's like,
Right.
honestly, though, if I were selling a bundle and it showed up like this, I'm fine with that. It's like,
Oh,
so
I would
a
be
bundle,
too.
it's whatever. Or I could, if you wanted this for right now, you could screenshot this and then go into Canva and block that out in the back, right? So there's different
Good.
ways to hack around that. But we're a lot closer to what we were looking for, right, Eileen? So,
Yes, and this is where we can see that side tab where you can see the different versions of the layout, how it's going to look on the
yeah.
far right there, Janine, that little tab. Some people might not have paid attention to it.
Okay, wait, where,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah. So
oh,
you can click and see how it looks on a tablet or a phone.
oh,
Or
yeah.
I love that, guys. Don't we all love that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, definitely make sure it looks, people do more on mobile than anything else. So definitely. I'm glad you like that. Thanks, Eileen, for pointing that out. Because it is Feature Friday. Now we talked about a feature. Yay.
Okay, so now on this page, what I could do for the bundle is like Eileen said, I put a little clip on what's in each book of the bundle, but then and then on the delivery page, I could deliver the books, and the books could either be for paid or for free. So I could do two types of bundles. I could do a free bundle where people give me their book and we give it away for free in a book bundle for free. And
Yeah.
then I could do a paid bundle where they could go to Amazon and get the book from a link from Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah, I
And
could
as
do
you're
two different kinds.
saying that, Lana, my idea generator brain is always firing off. So I'm sorry, people.
Go for it.
If they have like a short story or something that they think really, they're really proud of and they think exemplifies their style. And
Right.
maybe they don't want to give the book away for free, but they're happy to give away the short story. That's
For
another
free.
way to look. That's another way to look at it too.
That's right. I could do three kind. I could do. Actually I could do a devotional. I could do a short
Mhm.
story. I could do a devotional. I could do a free book. I could do a free nonfiction. I could do free fiction. I mean, there's all kind. You could take this bundle and make a bundle of books of all different sorts.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to go on. So then here we are with what it looks like on the delivery page. And then yes, to what you guys were speaking to, you can go to add a new section, go to this video or image, leave it as image. And you can pick one of these to, if you wanted to have, like we were talking about the offer stack, and you get this one, you can add 4 of these.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you want 4 things, here's, you can do it by section. And have a little picture for each one is a way to do it. And then what I wanted to also mention for beginners, if they don't know what we're talking about, let's see what offer stack gets it. So an offer stack, I know you've seen one, is when, hold on, let's see if this shows us anything. So like this, when it's one thing you're buying, but hey, you're going to get this thing, right? You're going to get the master class. Okay, let's say you're a Pagewheel affiliate. You're going to get Pagewheel through my affiliate, but I'm also going to give you a one-on-one Pagewheel onboarding session, right? I'm going to give you 3 share funnels. I'm going to give you, it's like this and this and this and this thing. That's an offer stack. And just the point is that it doesn't, I know we were digging into the details of a book bundle with wherever I had this. Um, but what you just watched us go through, you can use for a collection of anything. It doesn't have to even be digital products. You can, if this is like, if you wanted to have an image of it, fine, but you can go into your delivery page, add another section of just a paragraph if you wanted to. I mean, images work better, no matter what it is you're delivering. If it's the coaching hour with you, put your face on there because that helps them get familiar with you. But you can put anything in there and then put a link. So if you're going to do hey, you get a coaching session with me with this, is one of the things in your bundle, like, hey, yay, I can hardly wait to meet you. Great idea. This is going to be awesome. And put the link to your calendar, right? So it can be the link to your calendar. It can be the link to we have a section for your group, but if you wanted a different kind of section, you can. But it can be a stack of anything. And they don't have to be finished books. They might be something like, what would be a collection? If we go to here's a collection of things, if you want to see some of our ready to go things. So one thing, so holiday, right? Let's say, it's like, is it too soon to talk about the holidays? It's February, right? But let's say you're putting together.
We can talk about Easter. That's it. Okay. No further
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah, same thing because it's just a planner, right? Are you going to have a party? Are you going to have gifts? Are you going to have an event? But if you search holiday, it's like, okay, there's a gift planner. There's the actual event planner. There's a countdown. There's an activity planner. There's a card planner. These are all, it's like you can go through here and make them one thing, or you could make them all separate little products and a bundle, because if you're offering them to people, like somebody may not want the planner. It looks like more stuff. It's psychologically, it looks like more, but it also helps people jump to focus on the thing that they want inside of the bundle of things, if that makes sense. So, okay.
And I just gotta say, I just love how when we all get together, the hive mind becomes just so much more productive and
Yes.
beneficial to everybody in the meeting. Like, because we started talking about my problem,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
now you solve my problem, but now we've gone off the rails. Not necessarily. We went off the rails, and now we're talking about Lana and how to help, how she can use this because she's been working on this author spotlight thing. And this just makes it so much easier for her to talk about the value that a potential author would get from participating in one of these things because it's got a sales page. It's something that people can go to, they can look at.
Yes. Yeah. And the reason
Yeah,
I
yeah,
went down that route is because it's like we're all important to ourselves and our project and our thing. And like you were saying earlier, Eileen, about getting hyper focused on what you're doing. Some people, if they're watching this replay later, they might be hearing that conversation and going, "Oh, but I'm not doing a book bundle." And they get focused on the topic rather than the process, right? And it's like, no, you can put anything together there. So there's that.
It
Okay, so I'm
doesn't
just
doesn't have to be books. It could be digital products. It could be audio trainings. It could be video trainings. It
it can
could
be
be
anything you
anything and
want.
everything you can think of. Just
You
think
can
of it
have
as
a
a way
physical product from Amazon now that we have
with
Amazon stuff, and you can
exactly.
daisy chain a link to an Amazon product page. Woo! So you can do all kinds of things. Yep.
Yep.
yeah. Well, okay. So Eileen, I wanted to ask you one quick question about how when you were talking about how I could use that with my with my author spotlight, how I could um I kind of got confused how you said I can market my author spotlight
Because
with these
because right
bundles.
now because right now the author spotlight only exists on your website, right? So they have to go to your website to opt into that service that you
Right.
offer. This is another way um, to generate traffic, eyeballs to what you, as the amazing Lana, can offer to aspiring authors. Okay. It's another way for you to market your specific solution. And it's a very visual, easy to consume way for somebody who doesn't know anything about you, Lana, to quickly see, oh, I really like this format, how they can see the preview. And I'll take it even one step further. When you create these things, make sure you do the screen capture of the flipbook review so they can see what's included. Because look, at the
Yeah.
bottom,
Okay.
at the end of the day, we're all visual. We're all operating at hyperspeed. And there's a very few people, Rachel Miller is one, whose emails that I will take time to read carefully. Okay. If your email
Mm-hmm.
is too long, I'm like, TLDR, no, thank you. You might stay on my email list because maybe you have some value once in a while, but I am skimming that sucker as fast as I can to pull the juicy nuggets out. And I know I can't be the only one that's juggling 600 things at once, including grandbabies, right? Um,
Right.
so to me, like, I love what you're doing. I just think it's another way for you to market the service that you have that makes it visually appealing and easy to consume.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do is find more ways to market the author spotlight because they can get a spotlight in my email list. But what you're saying is that if I create this bundle of books, then the authors that want to be in the bundle of books with say their short story or their free book or whatever, like how you do bundles, and
Yep.
then they might want to then I market the author spotlight to those authors. Okay, that makes
Absolutely.
sense. I was trying to connect how to put that together.
Absolutely. And you already have, a roster of people that you're working with. So you start with them and you create those pages for them and you start
Right.
marketing them. But then the thing is, you're going to also be sharing, hey, because of this new bundle opportunity that I'm offering, so and so sales went up, blah, 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 right? Because you're going to be able to help them collect those metrics. Maybe before they had 10 sales, now they've got, I don't know, 25. That's still a jump, right?
Right. One's a jump for me.
Yay.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. This is what I've been wanting to solve for a long time now.
Yay. Okay, so Cynthia, you had a question about changing the cover and there was an answer. So
It was covered. I've just made things and I thought, no, I want to change that. And then I didn't know how to do it. You know how you get your brain, but Nikki fixed it, I think. I'll ask again if I can't figure if that don't work for me.
Okay, yeah, if anybody is watching this later, it's like you can always go back to the product builder. You can even select no cover if you want to take it away, or add a Canva made one like we were doing of adding a PDF. So yes, and just a reminder to everybody, it's like when you make those changes, product builder is just like what I was talking about in the sales and delivery pages earlier, that it'll save your changes, but you have to go all the way through to publish again for it to remake that final PDF, and the URL for it will remain the same. So you can update your PDFs and the URL is safe, but you do have to go all the way through to hit publish for it to be live and show to the next people that use that.
Did you say that Amazon pages are back live?
Well, now that you're asking me that, I'm questioning myself. So I might have been
'Cause
lying.
I didn't look yesterday, but I was just seeing.
Let me go through. Let's see. Let's see if I'm probably lying. Let's see what happened.
I was trying to stay off camera and quiet, but now there's no customers in here and it's just me and the, the nail tech, so I'm good.
Okay. Let me see. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Awkward pause while I'm waiting for this to load.
Oh, let's see your nails, April, while we're waiting. That'll give us something to
Oh.
do.
Yeah.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
Here we go. Let's see.
Now they're getting there.
Yeah, she's got to round them off later. So we're going to McDonough for the weekend for missions conference. So I'm going to go get to see all my friends of 23 years that I hadn't seen in a couple of months.
That's
All right, I'm going back off. I'm listening though.
okay. Yep. No, it's loading up. And April, yeah, let's see if I misspoke, because I know we were talking about Amazon stuff pretty much being done at the developer meeting this week. Let's see.
While Janine's looking at that, I apologize. I was running a little bit late this morning. But when I came on, you guys were talking about some custom tag on top of April's tab. I thought you were talking about custom URLs, but you must have been talking about something different.
Okay, I can show you. Yep, hold on a second. Let me
Well, answer the Amazon one. I was just trying to fill dead air.
Oh, no, that's cool. Okay, so Amazon, I was just going to, let's see, digital product, e-commerce product. But Nikki, while that's loading, what I was referring to, see up here in the tab, see where it says digital product?
Right.
Which was the title. I know it's dumb. I was testing something. So what was happening was this was not, so say you grab, like, I make these things at the workshops and share the links to the share funnels. And you're like, hey, I want that one, but I'm going to change the title. When you updated the title to customize it for you, it was updating on the product and sales page and everywhere except up here in the browser window tab.
Oh.
So it was a nitpicky, but especially for agency people who are making things for clients, and their clients seeing one thing here and another thing here and going, wait a minute, what is going on? I mean, we all want our stuff to be good, but that's what it was. It was the browser tab.
If you shared your product in, like, say, Facebook Messenger, it would auto-populate with that old name.
It's not that old. I appreciate you promoting me.
Yay!
Right. And it would say monthly content made.plannerpack.co, but then it would populate, show up and share. And it's like, what?
Okay.
So,
have you looked? I didn't check Meta. Is it working now? Do you know?
yesterday when I shared it with somebody, it auto-populated show up and share with actually her cover that she used to use in the one that she shared with me. So in other words, it's keeping the, well, I guess it is metadata. I don't know about metadata.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
wouldn't know
I will
metadata
check
if it
that.
walked in the
Okay.
door and kissed me on the mouth.
Okay, I will check that and make a ticket for it if it's still doing that.
Yeah. If you go to like a Facebook Messenger thread between you and me, and paste monthly content made.plannerpack.co and just see what it auto populates.
Okay.
Or I could do it later. I can't do it right now
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I'll do it later because we're almost out of time.
But it may be that I need to go republish it.
Yeah, it's like when I test things, I always I have to start over because not everything they do can in fact, most of the things when they fix them can't retroactively fix things that are already published. Okay.
Yeah, April, when I had looked, it still said what it had originally said on the tab. Janine had explained to me that that's what I was supposed to be looking for. So I think, yeah, try republishing, and then if you want to send me a text that you did it, then I'll take a peek at it whenever you can. No worries.
Okay, thanks, Jennifer.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm not convinced. I will have to check on the Amazon-y thing.
I think you have to go from the beginning and do the website builder and say that it's e-commerce from the beginning. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Probably, yeah. You know what? Because we're almost out of time. It's like I'll go through that, and that was actually going Amazon. Provided everything's working, is going through that was going to be our next workshop on Monday. So we'll do that. If it's not working, we'll do one of the other ones. So on the Monday workshops coming up, it's like now that we've done the broad overview of planning your year and all the activities around product launches and lead magnets and things like that. And then also focused in on how do I pick the thing that I want to make. Now I'm going to start rolling through each of those like everything we have a specific sales page type for. We're going to do a walkthrough of like how to make that and deliver it and things like that. So we'll be walking through each type. So if anyone has specific questions about one or help you get ideas, there's so many different ways to deliver information. Like it's like, even if you think you don't want to do one, you might want to watch it anyway, because it may give you ideas for other ways to deliver your content to your customers.
Just like we were saying with the example of Lana's book bundle, just because you're not trying to create a book bundle, you got to get beyond general labels and look for the broader strategy and how you can apply it to you and your business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I also want to go back to when we were talking about emails, especially if you're new and you're initially building your audience. So where Eileen is saying she's reading through Rachel's because she knows Rachel and she likes that content. But if they don't know you that well yet, it's like in general, it's like keep your emails to one topic, keep your products to one solution to one problem, keep it super focused, because from your audience's point of view, it's like they're stuck on that one thing. So the three other things are more noise or things they have to weed through. They just want the answer to their question. They just want to know how to do the thing. They just want to know if you can help them do it. And I would not put lots of different things in there. When you have built your fan base, it's like then you will probably have emails like that, because you're going to have this much bigger audience where people who know and like and trust you are at different points in their customer journey. So they may need different things, and it makes a little more sense. So some of that has to do with where you're at in your business, which way you go about it. There's no wrong way, but just a suggestion, like if that's overwhelming you to write a really long email, it's like you really don't have to, and a lot of people appreciate a short, focused one. So it's okay. Okay, so
well, and if you really need to tell the long story, consider adding a TLDR summary paragraph at the beginning. That's something I've experimented with too, because I appreciate those so much. Now I realize there's a reason why all these recipe people feel like it's necessary to tell you the whole story behind their recipe. I'm sorry, I'm just not interested. Give me the goods, get me to the recipe.
Yeah, most people feel that way. The recipes, they just want to cook their meal, right? It's like, but all that text has to do it's all in SEO. The Google algorithm, trying to work the algorithm to get their recipe in front of you is what drives that. They don't like writing it either. They just want to give you the cool recipe. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, that skip to the recipe
Yeah,
button.
the skip the
Best.
recipe button is the most genius thing anybody ever did. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Google makes them, they have to play that game or else they'll just get buried.
Yep. Yep. Okay, guys, it's 10 o'clock. Are everybody good? Any more questions? Anybody stuck on anything?
Will you let us
learn
know if you
anything?
find out about the Amazon thing?
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Good session, my fellow queen bees.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes, go forth and have a wonderful weekend. Take care, guys.
Yeah.
See you
Thank you.
Monday.
This is great.